Hello, this is Trevor with LeatherWallets.org. In this series of videos, we're looking at money clip cardholder wallets. And in this particular video, we're looking at the Mutbak. They call it the bunker. So it's a money clip cardholder wallet. This is how it comes. I got it off Amazon for $22.99. That's its regular price. Came with a little wrapping. I took that off to take the pictures, but let's go ahead and open this guy up. So as you can see, we get it's a craft colored cardboard box, which I don't mind too much. This is definitely a step up from the Alpine Swiss that we looked at in the last video. This one has some style to it. So it's a small company, and yeah, so I don't mind this. It's not too bad. We get a little card here with a coupon on the back. So, all right, little cloth bag. And that's another step up from the Alpine Swiss, which is nice. All right, so let's check it out here. All right, so it's a dark brown leather. It's a full grain. It has, the leather finish is a wax finish, which is interesting. This type of leather, you can pretty much write on it. So you see that? Thing is, with this wax surface, once you start using it, and that'll warm up and cover right back over. So what that scratch is not really a scratch in the leather. It's a scratch in the surface of the leather. And as you use it, that will wear out. I really like this leather because it gets this nice distressed look after use. So leather like this full grain waxed finished leather really has a patina that grows on it, not grows, but as you use, the leather, it will gain this patina, and it's a leather that looks better and better the more you use it. Alrighty, so there you go. We've got one pocket here, a large center pocket, and then two pockets here on the front. This is a magnetic money clip, and it's got quite a large area compared to the Alpine Swiss, which was just a dot. This one's quite a bit larger. So looking at it, personally, I'm not a big brand guy. So, you know, I dress in clothes that don't highlight the brand so much because, I don't know, that's just the way I like it. And this wallet, so they have the brand stamped on the money clip and on the front, so both sides. So, you know, it's a good looking brand. Like I like it. It's just a little much. I would have liked to have it have one or the other, but not both. All right, so let's check out the capacity for this guy. As we saw, it has two pockets up front, a large center pocket, and then one on the back with the money clip. So let's see how many cards that guy can hold. Okay, fits good. It's a little, you know, stiff to begin with, and just like with the Alpine leather, the Alpine Swiss wallet, that's expected because it is new. We're gonna run into the same issue, I think, with this one as we did the center pocket of the Alpine Swiss, in that if a card goes in there, it's going to be hard to get out. The one plus is because the cards are sideways instead of up and down, we do have a large surface area in which we can, get in there and grab it. So it's not too bad. It's definitely not as bad as the Alpine Swiss. And just like with the Alpine Swiss, once you pack it full and give it a few days, the leather will stretch to accommodate the cards, and as long as it's a little bit tight now, once it loosens up, it'll be perfect. All right, so we've got 4, 1 in each pocket. That one feels like it can go in there. Okay, so there's 5. Here's a little bit more of that distressing, and again, that's just the outside wax surface, and once it heats up, it's gonna go right away. In fact, you can kind of see that H that I marked into it is pretty much gone. After just a few seconds of using my thumb to warm up that wax, let's go ahead and try that again. See, it's pretty prominent, and all I'm doing is just rubbing it a little bit, getting that the wax a little warm, and it's barely there anymore. All right, so we've got 5 cards in there right now. Let's try to go for a 6. It's getting pretty tight. Let's try one more just to see. We'll throw it back in this back pocket. Yeah, that's pretty tight. All right, so I'm gonna call it at, to start out with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards would be the capacity right now. After a bit of use, you could throw another card in there, no problem. All right, so now let's try how much cash can this money clip hold? Okay, so the Alpine Swiss, if you remember, topped out at 8. So let's start with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feels, the magnet does feel a lot better. Yeah, no problem whatsoever with 8 bills. Let's jump it up to 10 bills. Okay, still no problem. Let's add 2 more. So we're at 12 now. Is going to be about its max here. I could feel it when it started to give when I was running my fingers on it, but it seems like yeah, 12 is going to be what I'm going to call it. So 12 bills for this guy. That is let's see, 4 bills more than the Alpine Swiss, and that's probably because of this much bigger magnet here. All right, next let's check the leather. I know we did that a little bit. Let's give it a feel. So the feel's a little bit different because of the waxed surface, but it is very soft. It feels good. And it's much more, feels much more like this full grain than this embossed top grain here. It's a little bit rougher because of that wax, that paraffin surface, but I really like it. It feels good. Let's see. It smells like leather. I mean, it doesn't have a strong odor to it. Yeah, it smells good. Good isn't the right word. It smells neutral. Yeah, I think neutral is a good smell, or a good description of the smell. I don't get any chemicals. Yeah, it's a very neutral smell. So that's good. That's excellent. That's much better than what we got with the Alpine Swiss. That one was just horrible. All right, let's check its scratch resistance. And we'll do it the same place, just under this money clip here. We've got the same sandpaper, which is 150 grit. See that there? And so let's see. So we know that this leather is going to discolor a lot. And that's the wax. We already showed that, but let's give it a good... So the difference is you can kind of see how it's got little wrinkles now, which is good. So basically it's like sanding off that wax surface, and now we're down to real leather, which feels great. The color is there's quite a bit of difference between something not scratched and scratched, but this is same as within the front. The oil's in your hand mixed with the paraffin wax that covers it, and you can see how much that's gone down just by me rubbing my thumb on it. You may be able to get this worked back into, the exact same color. All right. Next, let's look at the stitching. So you can see we've got a little bit of a highlight color stitching here, which is a pretty cool feature. Stitches look good. So right here is where the thread ends. You can see they did that well. And again, the thread ends right here. That looks good. Got a little something right there. And this isn't lining up straight. No. So that was good. It must have been me then that just had it tilted. Overall, the construction is very good. The leather is, thin. That's a plus and a minus, right? You want thin leather because otherwise the wallet would be too thick. You don't want it so thin that it rips. And this feels pretty good. All right, so this guy. So I like the construction. I mean, I don't see any blemishes, anything to really call it out on the leather or the stitching. It looks like cotton stitching, just so you know, which isn't as good as nylon, but remember this is a $22, $23 wallet. Yeah, the only thing is this this brand marking that's on both sides. All right, so next, this has RFID protection. So let's test that out next. We've got our little checkout card here. We can see that that works. Let's try it in the back pocket first. Okay, looks good there. Looks good there. You know, I like that. So one of the problems that we had with the Alpine Swiss was that when you put in the cards in those deeper pockets, it sunk all the way down. So Mutbak does something cool here. This pocket, instead of having it be full length, right, which you would tend to lose your card, it stops like right here, which is awesome. Allows you to get your card out easier, and then this one goes down all the way to the full length, which is great. Let's test this one, and I don't remember if I was able to, if I tested this one. Okay, so RFID 13.56 megahertz, which is what your smart credit cards frequencies will be. The Mutbak successfully blocks them. So I don't have a way to test 126 megahertz yet. 126 kilohertz yet. I am working on that. So hopefully here soon we will be able to test these wallets against proximity cards. I doubt any of them will be able to pass, but you know, people confuse the two frequencies, so I do want to show 13.56 and as soon as I can the 126. All right, that's it. So my thoughts. I love this leather. It's a great leather. It feels great, smells great. As it wears, you're gonna get that patina. It's a great leather. So high marks for the leather. Stitching looks great. The little highlight stitching here is a nice touch. That's good. The pockets. This one was deep all the way. I don't know how well I like that. It didn't fit very many cards at first. I think it was 6. So keep that in mind. As it stretches, you may be able to fit 1 or 2 more. So like 8, we're looking at maybe that's going to be the, you know, where this wallet tops out at as far as the number of cards it can hold. RFID protection, top notch. Couldn't get through. So we covered the leather, the stitching, the pockets, the capacity. Oh, the capacity, the money clip. We got 12 bills in there, which was, you know, 50% more than the Alpine Swiss, which is awesome. The bad things. So Mutbak label. on both front and back. A little overdone for me. The leather, some people may not like this leather in that, it scratches and shows those scratches so easily. But this is a leather I like because it builds character. I mean, this scratch is going to disappear tomorrow with use, but the character that comes with a wallet like this, the patina that gets built, I love it. And that's it. So this is a great option if you're looking for a small front pocket money clip card holder wallet. Remember that it is magnetic. And I forgot to mention that, but the magnet on here will degauss rewritable cards. So a credit card, no problem, right? The credit cards are write once on them. The magnetic strip is write once, read many. So what I'm talking about here is things like a hotel key card where it gets rewritten so many times. This magnet will degauss those. You won't be able to use it if it comes in contact with the magnet. So be aware of that. Other than that's it. So I give this wallet high marks. It's double the price of the Alpine Swiss, but I believe it gives you way more than double the longevity, the looks. That $10 difference adds a lot of value. So Mutbak, check it out. Check out the website, LeatherWallets.org. We are going through 5 different money clip card holder wallets going from $9.99 to $95. So we've got a broad range of reviews for you. Check out the website, LeatherWallets.org. Thanks so much. Goodbye.